I think we're live. Hello. So you probably didn't expect this. Neither did I. Um, this stream is happening totally on a whim, by the way, by the by. Um, I had no plans to do this tonight. Okay, let me walk you through my thought process and how we came to be here together, okay? By the way, hello. So, I have been streaming on Twitch for a few years. For the past few months, I've not really been streaming. I've been putting more effort into recordings than streams, just because of my current setup, I can't get the same quality on streams that I can in recordings, and I'm a stickler for quality, like quality over quantity anytime for me personally. Um, so because I haven't been streaming on Twitch very often, and because of the state of things, um, YouTube seemed like the lesser of two evils as far as recording and streaming went. So I've been bouncing around the idea of potentially streaming on here. Um, and then I've been playing on a server with some friends. We've been playing All the Mods 10 mod pack, and we've been having a blast. I've been enjoying it a lot. I played it earlier tonight with my best friend Levi, and Levi went to bed. I'm not sleeping yet. I will disclaimer though, I did take all my medications before starting stream, including melatonin. So I might be passing out sometime in the next hour or two, which is fine because, um, that being said, I decided, like, you know what, I'm not going to sleep yet. I want to play for a little bit longer. I want to game a little bit more. Um, and then out of the blue, my brain was like, ooh, let's use this as an opportunity to just throw a stream out there because we can. Um, so here we are. I don't have high expectations for this stream. I don't have the platform that I do on Twitch, which even then on Twitch, like I average 2 to 3 viewers a stream. So like for me, no skin off my back if I don't get any views here. It's fine. This is just for shits and gigs. Um, I fully expect there to be a lot of bumps and bruises from this stream. So please bear with me if the audio quality isn't that great, if we get a lot of lag, if we're dropping frames. Bear with me. I've had time to tweak my Twitch streams. This is my first stream on YouTube, so there's going to be a lot of trial and error, a lot of learning. What works on here that didn't work on Twitch, or what worked on Twitch that doesn't work on here, so on and so forth. Um, so that being said, like I said, bear with me. If you see anything though, like point it out to me. If I don't call it out, I probably will. But yeah, just like let me know, hey, by the way, you're dropping frames or whatever. Would greatly appreciate the heads up just in case I don't clock it. There's also probably gonna be some changes as far as like my layout and everything, as time goes on. And just a heads up, I would not be surprised if this stream gets flagged and taken down. um, because I have figured out a way to circumvent the um copyright strikes as far as music goes on Twitch. Don't know how to do that yet on YouTube. It's not going to stop me from playing music though in the background because why not? So, if this gets taken down and or flagged, you know why. Like I'm playing music. Um and I'll either like find a way to circumvent it down in the future, or I'll just not put the music on stream. We'll figure it out. You like my nails, by the way, guys? I painted them myself. No, it's not Christmas, okay? If you were a good fan of mine, you would know. Um, Maroon and or red is Levi's color. Green is mine. I've mentioned it before in the past, and I've made some posts about it, but we also have a joint channel that we're working on called Crimson and Moss. Crimson and Moss. Feel free to go check it out. We don't have any content on there yet. We're both very, very busy people, and we're kind of struggling to get things rolling. But we do have things in the works. So yeah, if you want to, keep an eye out for that. But yeah, so enough yapping. Let's get into the game. Let's do it. Again, apologies if you get a lot of dropped frames or the quality isn't that great this stream. Um, like I said before, this is my first stream on here. So there's going to be a lot of trial and error. So we shall see what happens. Just give me a second. I'm going to pull up stream on my phone. Just so I have an idea of what stream is looking like. Open studio? What does that mean? Here we are, guys. We're here. Hello. All right, cool. Cool. Can I throw? Yes, I can. Awesome. Sorry. This is gonna be a learning process. Bear with me, folks. Uh, playlists. Let's make a new playlist for this. Live stream. Sorry, this was like a totally unprompted stream, so I don't have any of my settings set up quite yet. Apologies. Okay, cool. Good enough. All right. So, let's see. Is lower than the recommended bitrate. Well, it's either lower bitrate or death. Anyway. Sorry. Talking to myself about that. Anyway, hello. I know that you're probably like, what the fuck is this stream? What's happening here? Don't blame you. This was a totally unprompted stream. I didn't say anything about doing this. So let me walk you through my process, my thought process. Okay. I've been thinking about switching to streaming on YouTube for like months now. I've been bouncing back and forth on whether or not I would do it. I streamed, for those of you who don't know, I streamed on Twitch semi-frequently. And then over the past few months, I've switched over to focusing more on recordings just because I'm a stickler for quality over quantity. So when I would stream with the idea of putting that stream, like its edited version on YouTube, the quality wasn't what I wanted it to be. Even though I really love the live audience because, you know, it's fun, it's interactive. It bothered me that I couldn't get the quality I wanted, which is my own fault. My setup isn't as good as it could be. And like I do plan on fixing that eventually, but for now my setup is what it is. I got to work with it. Which means that streams are just not going to be as high quality as recordings. So yeah, I prioritized recordings, stopped streaming. But I missed streaming. So here we are. I just randomly, like, I was gonna hop on and play a bit tonight anyway, and then out of the blue, my brain was like, you know what? You should make this your first stream. And because you didn't announce anything about it, which I didn't, it's less pressure, which it kind of is. Like, I know that shit's gonna go wonky throughout the stream. I know things are gonna go wrong. And that's okay. Which, by the way, apologies for that in advance. We're gonna get drop frames. We're gonna get lag. We're gonna get fuck ups throughout the stream. That's just the way it is. I had years to tweak things on Twitch and get things as good as they could be with my setup. And we're starting from scratch on here. So apologies in advance if the quality isn't that great or if things happen. The only big thing I could see happening is copyright strikes because I do plan on probably playing music during stream that will be copyrighted. Listen, I learned how to circumvent the copyrights on Twitch. Hopefully I'll figure it out on here, but for now, we're just going to deal with the fact that this is probably going to get copyrighted, okay? So be happy because if you're seeing this live, You're probably you're probably some of the only people seeing it because afterwards it's either going to get taken down entirely or it's going to get muted. So, hey, exclusive content, I guess. But yeah, so enough yapping. We are playing all the mods 10. We're playing on a little server I've got going on with some friends. I've got a Discord set up with a bunch of friends. And a while back, one of our moderators, Semi, also known as Bussin' Bacon Boy, decided to start up a modded Minecraft server. We've been playing on it for a little while now. Um, I'm living with my best friend Levi on the server, so we've got a house together. It's very gay, very cute. Um, so yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. We're just gonna play some All the Mods 10. Again, apologies if there's any lag or anything. Excuse me. Not only is this streaming, but we're also playing with like 500 plus mods. Because if you didn't know, All the Mods mod packs are huge, like insanely big. So again, apologies if there's a lot of lag or whatever. I'm gonna keep saying that because I feel really bad, but at the same time, there's not much I can do about it until I start tweaking settings between streams. So it is what it is. Okay, now, sorry again, enough yapping. Let's get into the shit that you came here to see. Um, yeah. So just to preface, um, Levi and I were on earlier tonight, and we did quite a bit actually. Oh yeah, we're already dropping frames. It's okay. It's fine. We'll figure it out. It's also raining, so like that's definitely not helping. Oh my buddy. Oh buddy. Oh hi. Okay, so that's one of the things we worked on. Obviously, this is like you guys seeing this all for the first time, so this is all new. But earlier today, Levi and I played around with a couple of the tech mods, and then we got into Ars Novu. Ars Novu is a magic mod, which is really, really fun. That's how we have Bobbert. So Bobbert is one of my two familiars. Um, Ars Novu lets you have a few different options for familiars. I have a Whirlsprig, and then I have Bobbert, who is a bookworm, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I've shout out to Bobbert, by the way. He's such a little cutie. Look at him. He's literally a book dragon. It's so cute. Let's pull out, let's whip out our boy, William. Look at him. Look at his little top hat. I love him. He's such a little lad. So, yeah, we played a lot with Ars Novu. That's why if we go back upstairs, we've got these lights everywhere. I put mage lights everywhere because we thought it was really, really cute. This is my bedroom. I'll give you guys a little tour, actually. Let's go back downstairs. I'll give you guys a nice tour. Again, apologies for the lag. I'm probably going to say it a million times. Okay. So, this is our house. We have a 3-story house, with the first floor being like chests and storage and stuff. Second floor has the kitchen, the bedrooms, and the third floor currently has just our Ars Novu stuff, but it's probably going to be all of our magic stuff in general. So over here we have our little enchanting area. It's a work in progress because we've never played with the mod that adds this stuff to enchanting. So it's going to be a definite learning curve. Like we know that we need to place this stuff, but like there's like placements where if you put them in specific spots, it's better than others, and there's like it's a little complicated for people who don't know what the fuck they're doing. So yeah, this is our work in progress enchanting area. Here's our waystone with Semi's house, again, Bussin' Bacon Boy, a village that I've found, and then spawn. Semi, Levi, and I are the only ones on the server typically. We've got a couple friends who are considering getting on, but because the mod pack is so beefy, some people just don't really think that they'll be able to play it, which is fine. It's cool. It happens. Let me take off my jetpack first. So, alongside Ars Novu, we both got into, we kind of split off on our own, and I did a tech mod and Levi did a tech mod. So I delved into mechanism. So we have a tier 2 tier 2 ore thing set up. What the fuck is it called? I'm blanking. Oh no. For how long it took me to do this. That's crazy. Ore processing. Tier 2 ore processing setup. Like you can see all this aluminum we got going on. That was from literally like 56 raw aluminum or something like that. So yeah, we have that. We got power going and generating and all that jazz. And then back here is where Levi got into immersive engineering a fair bit. Uh yeah, we also made a couple portals. We haven't done much with said portals. Like we made the Twilight Forest portal, but I jumped in and then left. Um like just to see where we spawned. I didn't actually go looking around. And then the Nether portal, I went in and we spawned pretty close to a bastion. So I got us our smithing templates, but that's the extent of our explorations in there. Semi's done a lot more than us, by the way. So we're gonna see a lot of Semi stuff around. Oh yeah, and then the crude oil puddle behind our house. Don't mind that. We have plans to empty it out and replace it with a regular pond with potentially some axolotls and stuff. So it's a work in progress. And then we come over here, and this is gonna be where our farm area is. This is all temporary. We're probably gonna make a barn for these guys. And then over here we have the beginnings of our legit farm with garden cloches. Cloches? I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, we've got mystical agriculture stuff growing here. We're probably gonna have the garden cloches set up for all the mystical agriculture stuff, and then if they can, maybe for just normal food stuff, perhaps. There's like a couple different cooking mods on here, so we'll see what works, what doesn't. We'll probably just end up having like a really complex and stupidly big uh greenhouse. So, okay, yeah. Anyway, coming in. I forgot I was doing a tour. Coming in, we have our trophies from all the mobs we've killed so far. We might be missing one or two because I think Levi might have some. This is not a permanent placement for these. We're gonna make like a whole, um, what is it called? Like a whole hallway situation with these guys so that they can like have their own pedestals and everything. It'll be very cool. And then coming to the right, we have all of our chests. It's a work in progress. We'd really like to get an ME system in here to like clear up the clutter and make things easier as far as like taking up space. But there's some stuff that we haven't found in Applied Energistics 2 yet. Like we haven't found any of the Certus quartz or any of that yet. So we can't exactly do anything. We do have like I think in here, yeah, I found a meteor, so I got a bunch of the sky stone. I got um the different presses that you're supposed to need, and I think a couple other things, but we just don't have the Certus quartz yet to be able to start working on that, as well as Luix dust, I think. But yeah, so this is the setup for now. We've got so many mods going on. As far as the food stuff, we've got like Pam's Harvest Craft. We have Sushi Go Crafting, Roots Classic, Mama's Herbs and Harvest, Farmer's Delight. Obviously, there's like a couple food things in Ars Nobu and a couple of the other mods. Um, but yeah, so here's all of our chests. And then we've got our furnaces over here, our miscellaneous furnaces, brewing stand, our chipped masonry table. We got some of our immersive engineering stuff in here. The charging station, for instance. Ignore the glowing bed. One of the mods is dynamics. It adds more dyes, like more colors of dyes to the game. And one of them is fluorescent. And I got curious and dyed our guest bed fluorescent. So we just have a glowing bed now. So up the stairs, to the left we have Levi's room with a bamboo raft. I don't know why. But yeah, so this is gonna be Levi's room. They've already started decorating a little bit. They're going for all red for their color scheme. And then back here we got our kitchen. It's a work in progress. I'm gonna add some more countertops on this side. Probably some of the Farmer's Delight cooking stuff in here as well. But yeah, this is just the beginning. And then over to the right, I don't have a door yet. This is my room. I'm not going for any set color, just going for colors I like. So we got my mint bed, my potted plants, my barrel cactus, and my daisy on my nightstand. We got the wine-colored carpet. And then to the left, we've got some potions for decoration. We've got a statue from supplementaries. We got a potted orchard sapling, and then we have an opal glow rose, which is not only glows, which is really cool, but also opal is my birthstone. So, but I sorry I stuck my tongue out. I'm not one of those people. I swear. I've been watching too many TikToks lately. Empty armor stand. Oh, hi William. And then over here we have my golden hat for when I go to the Nether. We've got my Centennial trophy from Looter. And then we have a potted firecracker flower bush, potted prickly pear cactus. I put a lot of plants in here because I love plants. The only reason I don't have plants IRL is because we're living in a rental at the moment, and I didn't want to get plants because we're planning on moving fairly soon. I didn't want to get plants and then have them go through a move. So I'm trying to wait until we're a little bit more stationary. And then we've got inverted opal lamps as well, made from the opal gems from Silence Gems. But yeah, so this is my room for now. I'm obviously gonna like fill it up a little bit more. I'm probably gonna put some paintings in here, obviously get a door. But yeah, that's my room for now. And then if we go up into the attic, we have the windows shaped like the letters of our names, Levi and August. And then primarily up here, we've just got a bunch of Ars Novu stuff going on. We've only just started delving into Ars Novu, so there's a lot we don't know. So please don't critique. Please don't critique how things look. I promise we're going to change things around as we learn. We have our source jars over here, our scribe's table, our ritual brazier, storage lectern, and then like our imbuement chambers and our enchanting apparatus and arcane pedestals over here. We both went on a on a journey on a hunt to get ourselves familiars. Levi, I think, just has a bookworm, and then I have a bookworm and a whirlsprig. I Okay, I was gonna say I wasn't planning on getting a bookworm. I kinda was, but it wasn't a priority. Levi wanted to get more than one bookworm, and then realized you can only have one of each type of familiar. So they gave me the tablet for the bookworm, which is how I ended up getting Bobbert. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had Bobbert yet. So yeah, that's a little bit of a lore drop. Bobbert was an accidental inquisition, if you will. But yeah, so that's the house so far. Actually, it is dark out, so let us sleep. Oh, I forgot. Okay, let's show you guys my fit. So this is the fit currently. We got my running shoes, my claw, my weird glove, and then my pool floaty flamingo to keep me safe. And then my backpack, of course. Can't forget my backpack. Backpack. Also, I was gonna play music and then I was yapping. So, whoops. Actually, you know what? For the sake of not getting stream muted, I'm gonna play music for me. Sorry, not sorry. You guys won't get music tonight, unfortunately. Okay, cool. What do we get? Oh, it's okay. There's a couple things I wanted to do. Oh, building tips. Here we go. Get a warped fungus. Why not? And then we can throw this in flowers and saplings, I guess. There was a couple of things I wanted to do. I don't know what. Well, I had a couple things that I was thinking about maybe doing, but I'm not dead set on anything just yet. Oh, and then obviously I made the mechanism jetpacks for us. Cover vector. What does vector do? I don't know what vector does. Oh, nice. Yeah, anyway. Part of me wants to go into doing like um food stuff like farming, but I don't know. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Can we delve into ice and fire at all? I would love to get a dragon. Personally. Pixie? What? What? Ancient Crimson Forest. Oh yeah! Wait. There could be a pixie village there? Dude. Maybe we should go hunting for I don't know if you guys could see that because my webcam was covering it, but enslavement of pixies. We're doing that. We're doing that. Kill. Whoa. Sorry. I'm getting so ahead of myself. I keep looking at all the stuff. A hippogriff. Hippocampus. Oh my god. Oh, dude. You'll find what are the man wait, okay, we have some manuscripts inside. What do the manuscripts do? Do they like give us information? Mayhaps? Here they are. What do I do with these? Oh, you make a book. A book. You make a bestiary. Dude. Introduction. Oh geez. This is not oh no. Okay, a small tattered note clings to the binding of the bestiary. It reads, "This manuscript is meant to be a guide to those who like to inform themselves about the greatest wonders in this supernatural realm. It will cover some of the basics of designing tools, armor, and weapons to tracking, hunting, and learning about mysterious creatures." The bestiary then goes on to describe supernatural changes in the generation of the world, starting with strange ores. Excuse me. An ore with mystical properties, silver ore can be found. I'm assuming around the same layer as gold can be found. It can be smelted into ingots, which have a variety of uses. How do I read this without this bullshit? Um, silver weaponry does blank damage to the undead due to its magical properties. I'm assuming it does more damage, probably. This is is this user error? Is this my fuck up? Am I goofing it? Can I click that? Oh, hold on. It's not. Okay. We do. Oh, that's so obnoxious. Is there a way to turn off the AI just temporarily? Oh, probably not. If there is, I'm too stupid to understand it. Oops. Okay. So, something about silver. Silver armor. We have silver. Is it the right silver? I don't know. Actually, do we have silver? Or am I... No, we do have silver. Okay. Is it the same? Oh, silver dragon armor. Dude. Come on. Come on. Okay, yeah. So that's one thing I like about all of the mods. They do a really good job of like connecting literally all the mods. They don't make you have like 5 different types of silver or whatever. It's all the same ore, which is really cool. All right, let's take this, throw it into the oh, never mind. Why is that? Oh. Dump excess. I didn't realize it wasn't done. Okay, we'll just do this the old-fashioned way then. That's fine. I gotta have like I gotta upgrade that ore processing system already because it is not fast enough to keep up with all the innovation going on in this house today. Let's smelt this bit of silver we got going on. Cool. There was something else you could use for. Bestiary lectern is just yeah, okay, just two planks and a page from the script. Would you like to know more? Boy, howdy, would I? Ooh, wait. Does it cost? I don't know what is. I'm just buying whatever sounds cool or sounds like it involves dragons because I fucking love dragons. Okay. So we got Tame Dragons, Lightning Dragon, Stymphalian Birds. Let's do Amphitheres. Oh fuck! Ice Dragon, Sea Serpents, and Cockatrices. Fuck! I'm almost positive we saw a Sea Serpent early on the server. Unfortunately, I think it's gone by now, but that's really cool. Okay. Nice. After hatching my very own dragon, I realized that the creature favored me as its parent. This creature wandered about aimlessly, however, it usually stayed in my general area. Since dragons are animals, they must require food, so I brought it a rabbit. First, the dragon was reluctant to take any action, but soon tried to bite the rabbit. The feeble little dragon was barely able to take down the rabbit, so I decided to feed the beast in a different way. I threw down a slab of mutton, and the dragon quickly raced towards it and consumed it. Dragons are ancient creatures, and it must take a while for them to mature. However, I believed a plan to spur my dragon's or no, I devised a plan to spur my dragon's growth faster. I did this by crafting dragon meat. That's a really basic ass recipe for dragon meat, unless that's literally actually involving dragon meat and not pork chops, which is what it looks like it's included. I need to figure out a way. Hold on, let me look up quick if there's a way to turn off JEI. Ooh, wait. Oh, let's go! I figured it out totally on my own and not with the help of Google. Okay, so let's go back and go back to reading the introduction before we move forward. Okay. Silver weaponry does extra damage to the undead due to its magical properties. Cool. That looks really sick. I want to look like a fucking knight riding a dragon. Hell yeah. A second magical ore associated with supernatural creatures is the sapphire ore. I found some of that. Sapphire ore is found randomly in snowy biomes. Nuggets of either gold or silver can be stored into placeable piles like so. Ooh, that's cool. The only way to obtain more information about the magical ore is to research other writers' works. This can be done by crafting a bestiary lectern, which we've learned. Once the lectern has been placed, it can be interacted with by right-clicking on it. The inside will have 3 slots, the leftmost for an input bestiary, the bottom for manuscripts, and the rightmost for the output bestiary. For every manuscript, a new index will appear in the bestiary. These new pages can be information about mythical creatures, different types of peoples, informative crafting guides, and even basic alchemy. That's cool. Okay. Let's go back to tamed dragons then. Okay. It looks like it's just pork chops and bones, which we have the beginnings of a farm going with a barn. So pork chops would be easy enough to get. And we're constantly dealing with those fuck ass uh necromancers. So we're constantly getting bones. Okay. This mix of bone and protein can be made with any meat. By feeding this to my dragon, I was able to make it grow rapidly. I noticed that I could interact with my dragon to check its progress. I can see how old it is, tell its gender, and see how hungry it is. Placing a dragon skull atop a stick has an interesting effect on a tame dragon. By using it on a dragon, you can make the beast stay or wander. That seems kind of fucked up. You're commanding a dragon to do what you want by using a dragon head on a stick. Anyone else have a problem with this? Just me? Cool. Sick. By sneaking and interacting with a dragon that is over stage 2, one can mount the dragon and proceed to ride it in the manner of a horse. By jumping, one can make a dragon take off and fly. The beast can be made to descend its flight by sneaking. The dragon can breathe fire by the pressing of a certain command, which is different for many people. Ooh. Adult dragons can be bred by feeding them a mixture of elemental items, but first these items must be gathered. Fire lilies and frost lilies are used to make fire mixture and frost mixture, respectively. This mixture can be used to breed 2 tame dragons. By interacting with a male dragon with the substance, then interacting with a female dragon will result in the 2 breeding. Once the dragons have finished mating, the female will lay a single egg of any color. Dragon horns can be used to summon and desummon dragons. One can desummon a dragon by interacting with it with the horn, and blowing a horn can summon one. So, I'm curious though. Is the dragon horn just tamed dragons? I would assume so because it's in the tamed dragons section of the book. But is it just tamed dragons? Or is it any dragons? I might try that just to see. I doubt it would work, but armor for dragons can also be crafted. It is most commonly made from iron, gold, and diamond. Dragon armor is made in the same shape of normal armor, except it uses blocks instead of ingots. Wow. One can also skillfully craft a dragon bone flute out of iron and dragon bone. This instrument can calm a tame flying dragon and bring it towards the ground. See, that says specifically a tame flying dragon. It doesn't say it summons a tame dragon with the horn, which is what makes me question. This instrument can calm a tame flying dragon and bring it toward the ground. These flutes are also effective on other flying tamed creatures like hippogriffs and amphitheres. I have no idea if I'm saying that correctly. Speaking of amphitheres. Ooh. Wait. These are like the guys from Fantastic Beasts, right? That one big thing that that the like not psychic, but I guess kind of the psychic monkey who watches over and like babysits, and then the group goes to like catch the amphitheater, and it like freaks out, and then they end up catching it in like a teapot or something. I think I could just be pulling literally all of this out of my ass, but if that's what I think it was in the movie. All right. Explorers who venture into the deep jungles. See, I don't think we found a jungle yet. We found uh bamboo. We found a bamboo jungle, but not like a regular jungle, I don't think. Um I've often told tales of the great beasts that glide through the canopies above. These creatures could not be anything but amphitheres. Amphitheres are legendary beasts rooted in mythology, said to be, again, apologies if I'm saying any of this incorrectly, by the way. Said to be the protectors of jungles, amphitheres are usually peaceful, but will attack anything that hurts villagers or others living in their homeland. Amphitheres come in many different beautiful feather colorations. Yeah, no kidding. I like that classic green. The like aqua color, greenish aqua. That's really pretty, actually. Um, and I know Levi would love the red. Soaring through the tree line above, amphitheres utilize the wind and never seem to need to rest. However, this reliance on the wind to fly makes them vulnerable to arrow attacks. Oof, okay. Shooting an amphitheater with a bow may fell one of these creatures from the sky and onto the ground. Being naturally passive, the amphitheater will try and flee its attacker. By chasing one and mounting it, the beast will finally begin to fight back and rid itself of its rider. The animal will attempt to bite any that ride on it. But like most animals, the amphitheater can be broken. That is such a sad sentence. That is an awful sentence. I hate that. Take that out of my mouth, put it back in the book. Don't want to say that ever again. I hate that. I hated that. I get it. I get what they're trying to say, but I've always hated the connotation that animals are broken or like broken in. You know what I mean? Like I hate that. Sorry, just had to say that because it really bothers me. Anyway, by somehow protecting oneself from the dangerous biting beak of the amphitheater whilst riding it, the animal will eventually calm down. These broken amphitheaters will then be completely tamed to their master. Amphitheaters can be flown like many other flying creatures and in a similar fashion to an elytra. Ooh! By looking up, one's amphitheater will ascend, and by looking down, it will descend. Being the protectors of the jungle, it is only natural that amphitheaters can be bred using cookies. But that's not like they're not lying to us, right? It's not like with parrots. Like, oh yeah, give it a cookie, they'll love it. It's not it's not the same, right? Please. Oh, sorry. Anyway, what the amphitheater lacks in strength, it makes up in speed, making them one of the fastest known forms. Ooh, fastest known forms of transportation. That's interesting because they basically glide. So I wonder like what the science the science is behind them being one of the fastest. It's interesting. On depth, on death, amphitheaters drop their beautiful feathers. These feathers can be used to craft amphitheater arrows. These arrows have a special ability. They're able to knock back any mob with a powerful wind gust, just like the amphitheater. When having to dispatch assailants, amphitheaters have a variety of attacks to choose from, although they may use the generic bite most of the time. Oh, there we go. Apologies in advance. I yawned once. Now, now all hell's breaking loose. Um, let's see. Although they may use the oh my eye itches. Although they may use the generic bite most of the time, amphitheaters can also create a gust of wind to knock back prey or slap it with their tail. Damn, just a that's crazy. That's really funny, actually. They have a really long tail too, it looked like. Yeah, look at that thing. Oof. Let's go for lightning dragon. Why not? Oh god. Now my nose itches. Ah. Anyway. For all too long, we have heard tales of giant reptiles, both of which are incarnations of a primal element, fire and ice. But word has spread of a similar creature which lingers in only the most exotic biomes, the lightning dragon. Haunting the black night skies of savannas, mesas, and jungles, the lightning dragon is nocturnal, unlike its fire and ice cousins. The lightning dragon inhabits roosts in underground caves full of crackled blocks that have been struck by lightning. That's sick as fuck. Like how ice and fire dragons have affinities for certain. Oh. Damn it. Sorry. Like how ice and fire dragons have affinities for certain metals and gemstones, lightning dragons love copper and amethyst. That makes sense, and that's really cool. Copper ore can be found in high elevation anywhere in the overworld. Amethyst only occurs deep underground in savannas. Copper can be made in any form that silver can, although it is a much weaker metal. Whoa. The most striking ability of the lightning dragon is that the spewing, crackling lightning from its mouth. However, they are also in possession of a range of different attacks. The dragon's lightning blast attack fires a bolt of lightning directly from the beast's mouth. This attack does not ignite or freeze the victim, yet it deals much more direct damage than a fire or ice blast. By the way, I love the art. Whoever made this mod, kudos. It's very cool. The lightning bolt attack isn't the dragon's only elemental attack. Older lightning dragons can also send a charge of ball lightning at their target, blasting away terrain and dealing devastating damage. One of the most common lightning dragon attacks is the dragon's bite. This is the main attack of the lightning dragon. It is powerful and quick, but it is not usually instantly deadly. However, the dragon has a rare melee attack, shaking its prey to death. Okay, so it does it like a crocodile, basically. Just fucking... Or like a dog with a toy, you know? I say dog with a toy. Like a dog when it's killing things. Like, let's be real. In this attack, the dragon picks up its target in its mouth and rapidly shakes it in order to severely injure its prey. That's crazy. The dragon also has a final melee attack in which it builds up a kinetic force in its tail to slam into its target. This attack is very effective, but it takes a while to build up. They can also beat their wings to push prey back. Ooh. Taking out a dragon of any stage is not a very easy task. Since lightning dragons use elemental ranged attacks, it would be smart thinking to use cover and long-range weaponry. If you want to take down one of the beasts, try and avoid the lightning bolts and watch for charge-up behavior for many attacks. Once you've defeated one, you'll have access to some valuable commodities. Whoa! Another thing one should know about lightning dragons is their different life stages. Sorry, I'm really paying attention because I'm trying to figure out if I'm stupid or if there are more obvious differences than just the color darkening. More tail spikes, maybe? Or like back spikes? I don't fucking know. I'm assuming it's probably even more noticeable in person. I would assume. Each stage in a dragon's life means different changes to their behavior and attacks. In the earliest stage, the dragon is unable to spout bolts and is limited to biting attacks. Once it is in its second stage, it can breathe weak bolts and do mild amounts of damage. The most notable development of the third stage is the gaining of the ball lightning charge attack, which can deal large amounts of damage. Stage 3 dragons are also the most common type of dragons found in nature, whereas Stage 3 was the dragon's final teenage form. Of course a teenager is the one that can do the can do the ball lightning attack. Fucking obnoxious little shits. Stage 4 is when a dragon is a mature adult, capable of creating eggs. Stage 4 is generally more powerful and cannot be found in roosts. They occupy large caverns beneath the Earth's surface. Stage 5 produces a truly terrifying animal. They follow all the other rules of a Stage 4 dragon except much more powerful and deadly. They are incredibly rare and it is unheard of for a single soul to defeat one. Oh, just you wait. I'm gonna die to one. Both 4s and 5s can make deafening roars that instill fear in their prey. Okay. Cool. Sick. In savannas, the lightning lily rarely grows from the earth. This flower can be used to create a dragon breeding mixture in a similar way to ice and fire dragons. Lightning dragons' drops include their scales, bones, skulls, blood, and more, just like their fire and ice cousins. These can be used in the same manner. Overall, any use of or item derived from ice or fire dragon drops can also be made from lightning dragon drops, such as lightning dragon scale armor, blood bottles, dragon steel scale blocks, and more. That's so sick that you can make individual like armor sets from each dragon scale type. It's sad because you have to kill enough dragons to make them, but like could you imagine having 3 armor stands of just like lightning dragon scale armor, fire dragon scale armor, and ice dragon scale armor? Very cool. Alright, lightning dragon weaponry deals extra damage to both fire and ice dragons and strikes foes with lightning bolts. Damn right it does. That's sick as fuck. That's really cool. I wish I had had more of the dragon ones. I would love to see and read about the ice dragons and the fire dragons, if any of those are easier to find. I say easier to find as if it's going to be easy to find any of them and tame them. I just really want a dragon. Stymphalian birds? What? Okay. These terrifying metal birds. What? Stalk the swamps of the overworld and threaten to destroy any explorer of their territory. I don't think we've found any swamps yet. Thank God. I would have been scared shitless not knowing these guys existed. Oof. Traveling in flocks ranging from 3 to 20. Oh, what? Could you imagine 20 of those fuckers? No! These birds can rain down hellfire on their prey with a volley of sharpened feathers. I can't even imagine, dude. What? In close combat, the birds can peck prey with their sharpened metallic beaks. When further from their prey, they launch 4 sharpened feathers at their target. Specifically 4? Or like, on a good day do we get 2? Asking for a friend. These feathers can deal a great amount of damage and can be retrieved from shed feathers or once the bird is felled. These feathers can be used to craft extremely powerful arrows. Very cool. These arrows seem undaunted by gravity and are capable of continuous flight similar to their birds their fletchling is sourced from. They also deal extra damage overall. When killed, these beasts drop assorted metals and a few of their feathers. If a member of a Symphalian bird flock is killed, the entire flock will flee from the victor. Interesting. Any potential conqueror of the flocks will definitely need some sort of protection from the projectiles of these birds. Ranged equipment may also be necessary for taking down the high-flying birds. Okay. Well, I think that concludes our reading for the moment. I wanted to delve into this more, but I don't really think I can. Unless I can, like, is there a way to buy cheaper pages? No, it's all free, and I don't know how to get more manuscripts. I think it's literally just I have to find more. Unfortunate. Okay, well, we'll throw... Or, well, can I just leave these in here, actually? That might be a better place for them. Yes, I can. Cool. I'll just leave those there, then. Yuki. Well, there goes that plan. Wait, ooh. More? Yes! Ooh! Sexy! Pixies, ghost, dragon eggs. I feel like we have to do the pixies, because that's the one that if we look at the thing, yeah. It's connected to the ancient Crimson Forest, which we know where that is. So I feel like it makes sense to read about the pixies, because I think that's our next bet. Our next best bet is to go looking for pixies. Because we can. Because why not? Hopefully we won't... Well, I was going to say hopefully we won't kill the pixies, but realistically, it's ice and fire. They're probably mean. Although, look at those little cuties. Maybe not. We will be enslaving them, though, according to the... Listen, the quest book says we're doing it, so we're doing it, okay? No, Ooh, I just put him in... Ooh, I just take him out? I can... Gorgons! Ice dragon! Yes! Yes! Let's read some shit about ice dragons quick before we... Oh, and the pixies. Let's read ice dragons and then we'll read the pixies and then we'll go looking for a pixie village. So the legends are true. Such beasts such as the one this entry focuses on do exist. Very well. I should try as well as I can to describe such a beast and its activities. The appearance of the beast is obviously reptilian. However, it is much larger than the average reptile. Individuals I have seen range from the size of a pig to 25 blocks. Jesus. There are even rumors of larger dragons sleeping in ancient crypts under the ice. Another notable feature they possess is the ability of flight. This is indicated by the development of large wings used in aviation. Although the beasts seem sluggish at first, they can lift off and fly swiftly after prey. Wandering trader. Sorry. Hold on. We're cutting our reading short. Some of these wandering traders in this mod pack give really good trades, so we really have to keep an eye out for these dudes. Where is he? Hello, buddy. Hello, buddy. Ah. Okay. So, what you're telling me is you've got Dookie. What you're telling me is you have really bad trades. I'm gonna let you go, but you better tell your buddies what awaits them if they don't bring better trades than you, okay? Not gonna lie, that took a lot of self-control to not turn back around and beat the shit out of it. I'm mad. I never... Because even though there's only 3 of us on the server, I feel like every time that Wandering Trader shows up, it shows up at Semi's house, away from us. So we never know what they're trading. This is one of like 2 times we've gotten a Wandering Trader at our house. And of course he's got shit trades. That is so stupid. Ugh, that's annoying. Every time I see Minecraft, something wild is going on. Back in my day, we played with dirt. Real. To be fair, we've got like 500 plus mods going on at the moment. But like, honestly, even I'm like that. Like I used to watch Captain Sparkles a lot, and I tried to get back into him recently, and it was fucking whiplash like crazy. Like, yeah, he was playing modded, so obviously there's that amount of like complexity to it. But some of the stuff that they had going on, he's like using terminology because like at this point he's played with some of these mods for the majority of his career on YouTube. So he's like throwing out this terminology that's specific to the mod like it's nothing, and I'm over here like, "Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. I totally understand what you're saying." Mhm. For sure. I understand. Okay, back to ice dragons, and then again we'll go to the pixies, and then we'll go try to find pixies and then enslave them because we're white men. All right. Um let's see. Perhaps the most dangerous aspect about them is their ability to produce ice breath. Is that like really bad morning breath or from their mouths? They use this power to freeze their prey alive. Could you imagine if someone had ice breath instead of morning breath? Oof. They use this power to freeze their prey alive. Male ice dragons have patterned wings, ooh, and collect more valuable loot. It's always the guys. Whereas females have curved horns. Damn. Shout out to my shout out to my female ice dragons, bro. Simply creating ice breath is not the only way ice dragons dispatch their prey. They also have many different attacks. The dragon's ice blast attack fires a steady stream of frost from the beast's mouth. Cool. Hold on. Ah, ah. My nose got hella itchy. All right. Younger dragons are less effective at this attack, while larger ones can freeze nearby terrain, inflicting massive amounts of damage. The ice blast isn't the only elemental attack. The dragon can also build up a blast of ice into a solidified block. This explosive ice cube is then thrown towards the dragon's prey, so they're chucking ice cubes at you, is what I'm hearing. Like they're chucking fucking like ice meteors at your ass. That's insane. Only older dragons are capable of this attack. Oh, thank God. So if we find a baby, we're fine. One of the most common ice dragon attacks is the dragon's bite. That seems to be a commonality that they've got like, at least with the ice dragon and the lightning dragon, they've got like 3 kinds of attacks. Icy breath is what I get after a slushy. Yes, or after no, dude. It's when you chew gum and then you take a swig of water. Ice breath. This is the main attack of the ice dragon. It is powerful and quick, but it is not usually instantly deadly. However, the dragon has a rare melee attack, shaking its prey to death. In this attack, the dragon picks up its target in its mouth and rapidly shakes it in order to severely injure its prey. The dragon also has a final melee attack in which it builds up a kinetic force in its tail to slam into its target. Okay, so like the attacks are basically the same between the two. Got it. Okay. It looks like basically the same. I'm just gonna skip ahead because it's like it's pretty much the same. The only things I'm seeing that are different are the eye shape and the coloring. Like they get progressively darker and their eyes get progressively narrow. Like they get pissier and pissier, so they start like squinting, or like they just have bad eyesight actually. So wait, do ice dragons literally just have bad eyesight? Like they need glasses and nobody's helping them? Somebody get the ice dragon some glasses, bro, quick. No wonder they shake their prey to death. I'd be pissed like that too if I couldn't see anything. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's basically the same information. Cool. Okay. Good to know. So like other than the locations being different and the like specific attacks being different, they're basically the same across the different types. I'm assuming it's the same for fire dragons. We'll have to figure out. The pixies are magical and mysterious beings that dwell within dark or magical forest biomes. Pixies usually wait, dark? I know where a dark oak biome is. Is that what they mean? Because if we can't find them in the one biome, maybe we'll go to the dark oak biome, perhaps. I'm really dead set on fulfilling my white ancestors' dreams. Okay? Pixies usually do not attack on sight, however, they are very vain creatures and as such will try to steal items from people who are not staring directly at them. These little fuckers! A pixie that has stolen an item should drop it if attacked. Okay. So, what I'm hearing is they deserve to be killed and or enslaved. Cool, 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 cool. Sick, sick, sick. Fine. Alright. Most pixies live in small hovels gathered in strange villages under heavy tree cover. Pixies naturally produce pixie dust. This dust can be harvested in large amounts by killing a pixie or by entrapping a pixie in a jar. Jarred pixies produce a single pixie dust every 3 days. So I should have a wall of jarred pixies, is what I'm hearing. Noted. They keep fogging them up. Maybe contacts. Yeah, somebody make the ice dragon some contacts, dude. Please. Or like make them ice glasses or something. Simply interact with a pixie holding a jar to capture it. Consuming pixie dust results from consuming pixie dust. I listen, I don't know how they're creating pixie dust out of pixies. I don't want to put that shit in my mouth. That's not happening. No. See, all right. You know how people will bring up like who was the first person to milk a cow and why the fuck would you do that? That type of thing. I wouldn't have been that bitch. I do not have enough I do not have enough curiosity to go eating random shit. Okay? You cannot pay me all the money in the world to just randomly shove pixie dust in my mouth. I'm not doing it. It's not happening. Wait a minute. Wait. Sorry, I read ahead. Consuming pixie dust results with levitation and glowing. However, it can be crafted into something far more powerful, ambrosia. Ambrosia. Now, real life ambrosia isn't that great, in my opinion. But mythical ambrosia, I'm listening. When ambrosia is consumed, it restores a large amount of health along with many powerful potion effects. Ooh, okay. Pixies can also be befriended by offering them cake. I love that the first option in the book is to kill a pixie. The second option is to enslave a pixie. The third option is to befriend a pixie. Literally last on this author's mind was befriending a pixie. That's, oh my god. I keep yawning. Jesus, I can't get over that. That's actually really funny. Offering them cake? Ooh. By throwing cake down near pixies, it is likely that one may come down to feast on the sweet treat, and then it will follow whoever gifted it. When befriended, pixies can either follow or wait for their friend. If a befriended pixie is near you, it will give you a bonus potion effect depending on its color. So, it might not be easier, but it's probably better to befriend a pixie than it is to kill it or enslave it. And yet again, it is the last on the author's list. Oh my god. That's fucked. That's really funny, but that's fucked. No, hear me out. Utters A. No! Well, okay. Okay. You know what? Fine. You pulled my leg. It really wasn't that difficult. I hear you. I understand. I get it. Okay. The last piece of content I saw about pixies, they were too mischievous to have as a friend. That's fair, actually. They are thieves. So I guess I kind of understand the whole kill first, befriend third thing. I get it to some extent. Kind of. Okay. Hold on. Sorry, my allergies are going crazy. I'm gonna blow my nose. I'm gonna mute my mic, obviously, but I'm gonna blow my nose for a second. Apologies. Much better. Oh, it's not even. I'm so lucky. My nose doesn't get runny, but it gets so stuffy. Ugh. Okay. Anyway, let's go to spawn. So, if I'm chicken, if I'm correct, which I might be, I think I know where we have to go. I think. I also should have brought jars. Let's go home and make some jars. But enslave second, that sugar fairy anime might have been onto something. Yeah. Yep. I think we're onto something here. Ow. We really have to move our okay, so this was all 1 block or yeah, 2 blocks higher, obviously, and then we dug it down to flatten the land for the house. So we have to eventually sorry, William. We have to eventually move that, because that's a hazard. Okay. Jars. Can I only make one? I don't remember. Was it one wood like that? I think it was. Jar. Whoa. Jar? No. Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 Alright. So, we need more sand. My good shovel. I thought we had- wait. I'm gonna take that with us. And then go get more. William, you don't need to follow me back and forth, bud. Like, you can just stay home. It's okay. I'm not gonna be mad. Yep. Yep. Okay, let's just dig up this. Why not? Aw, you taking a dip. Willie Williamson. Willie the Willie. Just gonna get as much as we can and then we'll smelt it, make some jars, and kidnap some fairies. All in a day's work. You're such a cutie, Willie. I love you, bud. I say that and then my brain immediately wanted to switch him out for Bobbert. I swear I love you, dude. I promise, bud. No hate to you, big man. Whoop, 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 whoop. I thought I turned you off. No jetpack. No jetpack. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, cool. Now we get jetpack. It's so much easier to fly around on the broom, but the broom destroys stuff. So maybe I'll leave that behind, actually. Part of me really want- oh my gosh. Part of me really wants to fly around on the broom, but I don't think it's the best thing for us right now. Speaking of dips, I kind of want some 2 a.m. grub. I'm hungry. I'll catch you later. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you enjoy your grub. I would be the same exact way right now, except I shoveled down some grub before stream. I had ramen. I couldn't. I had ramen and a bowl of cereal. I had to even it out. I have to have salty and sweet, or sweet and salty. I can't do one or the other. So that was that was my grub. Okay. Oh my gosh, moth. I don't know where it went. Oh, I'm so sorry, bud. I understand you're just trying to live. Like, where'd it go? I don't know where you went. I understand you're just trying to live, but like, if you fly in my face, I will lose my shit. I thought I whacked it, but then it flew toward me, and I don't know where it went. If I find out it's in my hoodie sleeve, I'm gonna make frickin' lose it. I can't do it. Oh yeah, I was silver. Okay, so dude. Whoa! I'm so skinny. Why does it fit me so well? It's so form-fitting. Which is weird because armor was not form-fitting. Not like this. Cool, I guess. I'm not gonna wear it at the moment, but that's cool. Okay. Let's smelt a little bit more, just enough so we can make booties. And then we'll leave the rest. I'm so concerned. Where did that moth go? Did it die? Oh my god, it heard me. It heard me? It's dead. It's dead. It flew onto my second monitor. RIP moth. I'm sorry guys, but like I can't with bugs in my face. I can't do it. If it kept to itself, that I would be fine. And I understand why it didn't because it's a moth. But I can't. I can't do it. Okay, we're gonna need more wood. Wood. Where'd we get the jungle from? Curiouser and Curiouser. I didn't get it, so Levi must have at some point. Okay. So how many types of fairies were there? Like 6, I think. Let's look. I think there were 6. So if I get 5, okay, so if I get 1 of each, then that should be plenty of fairies, right? That should be plenty of fairies to take home. You're coming home with me. Let's make boots. Ooh, we could put this armor on my armor stand in my room. Mmm. Decor. No, 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 no. It's pretty cool. It is, like, weirdly form-fitting, but it's cool. I expected it to be bulkier, I think is the thing. Because that's how armor usually looks. It looks pretty fucking bulky. But what do I know? Okay, so we're gonna want to leave some of this stuff at home. Because if we don't, the pixies are gonna steal it. Because they're fucking gremlins. I'll keep the spell book on me, I guess. Let's put the shovel away. We'll put, obviously, the rest of the sand away. The rest of the glass we can just let smelt. Is it almost nighttime? It is. We'll stay home then. Go to sleep, and then in the morning we'll go hunting for pixies. Alright, let's see. While taking a stroll... Oh yeah, they're tiny. While taking a stroll through a crimson forest, you might hear some giggling. Well, it might be cute to hear at a park or at home, and the forest is a little scarier, but don't you worry, that giggling is very friendly. It is from the pixies within the pixie villages. Pixie villages are tiny logs and mushrooms that have been turned into housing for pixies. Cool. Yeah, so we're gonna wanna kidnap at least 5 pixies. Ooh, and then we can make a pixie wand. Pixie wings! Can you wear them? Please tell me you can wear them. Please tell me you can wear them. Please! I love mods that add wings that are functional. Like, it's so cool. I'm begging for pixie wings. Begging. I will slaughter this entire village. I will murder every single pixie I find if it means I'm getting pixie wings, okay? I was opposed before. Now I have no qualms. And now, no fucks are given. Not a single one. Alright. Go to spawn. And then... Ooh, that's a witch forest. But wait. Uh... Wait. So maybe this isn't the place I thought it was. The other... That's the place that Semi's thing goes to. Wait, are these all in, they're all in the Nether? Which explains, okay, okay. So yeah, this is not where I thought, but it's fine. Also, I did not mean to go to Semi's house. Sorry, Semi. Alright, okay. So we're gonna want our helmet, our gold helmet. Ooh, wait, we don't have much food on us, actually. I was about to just completely jeopardize this whole little mission we got going on by running in there, guns blazing without proper food. My bad. Um, there we go. Got plenty of food now. We got meat, we got carbs, we got fruit. Pretty solid little selection we got going on here. Wow. Okay, I think we're leveling out a little bit maybe. Let's use the map to our advantage. Undergrowth. Yeah, this is all undergrowth. The salt deltas, nether wastes. It said we've been to the area with the pixies. Which is what confuses me a little bit. The only place I could think of is when we went to the other. Guess we'll try that. This. Oh. This is all familiar. We've been here before. Let's stop over at Semi's portal and use his teleport pad. This is the, okay, this is the ancient Crimson Forest. So this is where the pixies are. How did he even find this? I'm 100% putting these in our house. It's sad. Okay. So. Ooh. How did we not get any blaze? Yeah, that's great. Ah! How did we not get any blaze? That's great. Ah! How did we not get any blaze? That's great. Ah! How did we not get any blaze? That's great. Ah! How did we not get any blaze? That's great. Ah! How did we not get any blaze? That's great. Ah! How did we not get any blaze? That's great. Ah! How did we not get any blaze? That's great. Ah! How did we not get any blaze? That's great. Ah! How did we not get any blaze? That's great. Ah! How did we not get any blaze? That's great. Ah! How did we not get any blaze? That's great. Ah! How did we not get any blaze? That's great. Ah! How did we not get any blaze? That's great. Ah! How did we not get any blaze? That's great. Ah! How did we not get any blaze? That's great. Ah! How did we not get any blaze? That's great. Ah! How did we not get any blaze? That's great. Ah! How did we not get any blaze? That's great. Ah! How did we not get any blaze? That's great. Ah! How did we not get any blaze? That's great. Ah! How did we not get any blaze? That's Did that bee one-shot me? What just happened, William? We just got one-shot by a fucking bee. What? I am so confused. Was I like... I thought I was doing fine health-wise. Was I doing bad? Was I stupid enough that I wasn't paying attention? Well, yes, I wasn't paying attention, but like... Was my health really that low, or was that just the most fucking overpowered bee to ever exist? Ow. I got hiccups. Yeah, be mad at me, okay? I don't know what you want from me. Like, all my stuff is there, okay? I can't do anything about it. Fuck. I can't... He's out to get me! The bee is out to get me! The bee hungers for my skin. This is fucked. I'm getting my ass beat by a bee! I can't believe this. I'm sorry. That's fucking stupid. Fuck. Okay. No. No, no, no. I see the bee. Don't do it. Fuck. Come on. It is so difficult with the lag. I don't know how I used to do this. I used to be so good about dealing with lag, and now that it's not a common occurrence for me, I'm like the biggest fucking pansy that ever did pansy. What is it all at my other grave, or what's happening here? Where's the stuff? Please don't tell me I lost my stuff, cause where's my stuff? No. No. I saw the bee. Don't you do it. No. Where's my... What? Dude, that was the most terrifying noise I've ever heard. I hate it. 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 Don't. Please. I just want my stuff. I just want my stuff. Where's my stuff? Please. Isn't this key supposed to show me where my grave is? Because my grave's not here. My grave's not here. No. Yeah. Why do their eyes glow in the dark? Why is that a thing? That's so... No. They're gonna myrtleize me. I'm a goner. I'm gonna take shelter at Semi's place while I figure out what the fuck's happening. Actually, wait. I'm okay. I'm okay for the moment. I'm okay. Hold on. I don't... Like, where... The key is supposed to tell me where to go. But the key's not telling me where to go. Fuck. Okay. I don't think the graves despawn. So we're gonna go home. We're gonna recoup. We're gonna like regroup. We're gonna grab food because I'm hungry. Let's drink some honey. Cause that's what we got. We got honey. Okay. What do we have? We don't have much for armor, fortunately. I guess do we'll do the pneumatic craft. These the same. Yeah. Okay. We'll do some of the pneumatic craft stuff. Leather pants. And we'll just make another gold hat. Go. Oh shit, I need a weapon. I need something to fight back with. Sword of Alfred GG will have to work. Because it's either that or gold sword, and I would rather not have my weapon break mid-fight if it's all the same to everybody else. Alright. Let's go, gamers. Right click on a grave soul. For teleportation. See, I don't know. Okay. Again, our stuff's not gonna go anywhere because it's in a grave. So we're gonna sleep. Yeah, okay. It says no grave appeared as there were no items to be stored. So our first grave is the only one that matters because there shouldn't be a grave for our second death. Wait, why am I... Oh, it's gotta be... Yeah, something I'm wearing is giving me a little step up, which is nice. If not a little disorienting, to be honest. Twilight Forest portal beckons. I think the fuck not. Alright, let's head over to Semi's portal again. Use his little teleporter pad. Go back to where I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done this. This was so ambitious of me. I thought it would be fine. We were just gonna go and be silly and look for, oh, they're standing on each other's heads. We were just gonna be silly and goofy and looking for pixies. And, you know, I should have known. That's egg on my face. I should have known that things were not gonna be as easy as they seemed. Yeah, egg on my face. Shut your ass. This is where I died. There's no grave here. Can they break the grave? I certainly fucking hope not. Oh wait, but it says... No, that's behind us. I don't know it. Also, their fireballs are different, which is a little concerning. Also, why are they not dropping anything? Ellen. Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely. No, no, no. We're gonna die again. This was so stupid. Guys, please. I'm just a little lad. Okay. Are they following me? What's happening? What? They are. They 100% are, and they're faster, I think. That's so nice. I love that. I love that about this world. I love everything about this experience that I'm having right now. It's so nice. It's so nice. It's really not that big of a deal. I don't think... the fuck? Now it's appearing? I don't think I lost anything like super important. I definitely should have prepared for this better. Also, I'm starting to think that Veracraw was my good luck charm, and now that he's gone, I may or may not be fucky wuckied. Just a little bit, perhaps. How do I get this to, like, keep showing my little... Hold on. Negative 262, negative 104. Two. So right around here. So it's further ahead than it's showing that I died. Is where my grave is. I should have, okay, fuck. Hold on. I hate that their eyes glow. I hate it so much. We're gonna make planks, and then we're gonna try the whole method of, like, frantically placing wood planks. Well, technically, usually it would be cobble, but placing blocks and jumping off of them on the soul sand instead of just running on straight soul sand. See if this works for us, just to speed things up, because it doesn't help that we don't have a shield, which is egg on my face. I need to stop doing that. Stop running around without a shield. But I do think we can do this. Shut your bit. I hate that. Why are they? I hate it. Stop snorting. $262, $104. Is that not where we are? 262, 104. Oh wait, is it 146? Oh no. Below us. God, it's below us. How is it below us? I can't see. Oh no. Okay. Getting closer. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. We got our stuff back. Let's go the fuck home. We're not doing that again. Fuck the pixies. Oh, nice. Humanoid flesh. Cool. Okay. Sick. Yeah, they must have broken literally all my other stuff, which is fine. If not a little annoying. I don't know why I wear this. I don't think it does anything for me because it's not in my, yeah, it's not in my necklace slot. Just gonna take it off then. There's no point in wearing it. Maybe instead of doing stupid shit like I did, maybe we should instead pursue better armor so that we then can do this again in the future, but not die. I think that's a good plan. Thoughts and prayers. All right, let's throw that in there. Let's put the honey away. I definitely should start just carrying around gold apples on me, I think. I feel like that's a good idea. Uh, let's throw this in the artifacts and relics chest. That in there. And then let's go put our helmet away. All right. Let's look into some better armor, shall we? Well, control 0. Control 0? No, control O. For O. Let's look into... We have a decent chest plate. Let's look into helmet first. What our options are. Let's see. What the fuck is that? Oh, all the Modium helmet. Yeah, we're not. There's no chance. Ooh, got chills. Eternal... I want to get into Eternal Starlight because it sounds cool. We have the books for it, and then there's a portal nearby. Maybe that's what we do. Where is it? Yeah, see? Starlight Story. I don't think there's anything in here. Yeah, no. Okay. Let's... Eternal Starlight Portal. Oh yeah, fight the gatekeeper. Yep. Which we have done. At least once. Uh... It's just saying to fight the gatekeeper. Well, okay, I didn't actually try to light the portal, I don't think, so let's maybe do that. Where was the portal? That must be the portal that we did. Okay. So... we need flint and steel. Back to the basics. Flint. 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 Okay, let's up our chances then. And maybe use a shovel, perhaps? Try this way. Flint. Okay. Flint. Right. I don't think this game likes me. I'm beginning to question whether or not I've been put on the all the mods 10 naughty list. Just a thought. And prayers. Okay, let's take a break. Let's go sleep. And then we'll do this again. Oh, let's go. See, we just had to sleep. We were too tired. We were overtired. We were pissy. You know, we just needed a nap. That's all it was. That's all it was. I don't know why I'm I love that I went from let me look into better armor to let's go to a different realm that probably has things that will fucking kill us. Because that makes sense. Of course. Natural. He's not over here. Oh no, he is. I thought we killed you. What the fuck? I could have sworn we killed you, big boss. Will he get mad at me if I go in here and light the portal without... Apparently it doesn't do anything. Do we have to kill him? Well, first off, I don't want William here. But I don't know how to stop him from following me, actually. Um, fuck. Okay. No Eternal Starlight then. Let's go back. Back. Make armor. I really want to not. As much as I know I need to make armor to be able to do literally anything else, I need excitement. I need excitement. Okay. Let's see what our options are. Phantom helmet. Fine. Interesting. Ooh, steel helmet from Mechanism. 3 armor, 2 armor toughness. How much is... Oh yeah, same as diamond. I guess we could just do diamond armor and then add a bunch of enchantments, huh? We should do that instead of fucking around like this. We'll just do diamond for now, I guess. Just, like, it makes sense. We also have so many diamonds that it's not really... not a problem. It's not like we're hurting for them, you know? Wow. We definitely should have gotten that quest sooner, or that, achievement sooner, but we're kind of stupid, so that makes sense. Okay. Put that in there. That in there. I want books and lazuli. Let's see what we can get on these. Also, hold on. That one might be good. That one might be good. I don't know what reflective defenses goes on. Stable footing. Curse of bones. Frostbite. There's another Curse of Bones. Same level. Might as well take that. Didn't I? I did. Okay, so we have more than one Swift Sneak. Decrepit too. Tombstone Soulbound would be nice. I think that's what... Yeah, that's what my pickaxe has. That's why I kept having it every time I died. Which is nice. Protection 3 is not too bad. Oh, I think my last boots had protection... Or not protection, I think they had feather falling. To some extent. There's another bug on my plate. These fucking bugs, man. Frickin' bugs. Freaking bats. I love Halloween. It's crazy that that kid that did those vines is like a teenager now. Like, I know that that's how time works, but damn. That shit makes me feel old. Let's do Tombstone Soulbound. And it's just Tombstone Soulbound. Cool. Sick. Fire protection. It's just fire protection. It's sick. Alright. Let's see if we can add any of these. See, the issue is a lot of these I don't know what the fuck they can be put on. Is the problem. So we want Swift Sneak on the boots. We want stable footing, maybe? Um, what do I even have on my chest? Mending and Blessing 5. Okay, Swift Sneak. Never mind. Stable footing. Why not? This one doesn't have protection on it, so we'll do a protection. Can I even... No. This one. None of that. That. I don't even know what any of this is. Oh yeah, it just throws blessing on there. Hold on. Got the bug. Okay. Um, yeah, let's do blessing. I was trying to weigh the pros and cons of getting rid of that other enchantment, but realistically, that other enchantment's kind of dookie anyway. Um, just tombstones. So decrepitude. Ooh, wait. Let's see if we can throw decrepitude on our sword. Yeah, let's go. Cool. Um, what about like Curse of Bones? I don't know what the fuck Curse of Bones goes on, dude. Unless, okay, I haven't made a single fucking shield this entire time. So maybe I shield. Maybe I shield. We need 1, 2, 5, 6 planks, right? Yes, my math be mathin'. Excuse me. Actually, can we enchant this as is first? Yeah, we can't. Shield bash. What the fuck is shield bash? Empowers damage done by shields. Ooh, very rare. I like that that's rare and I have it. Even though Unbreaking 3 would be nice, but like Shield Bash. Shield Bash. Come on. Shield Bash. Okay. So we got Shield Bash. Can we do Curse of Bones? Nope. Reflective Defense? Yeah. Cool. What the fuck do you put Curse of Bones on then? Your sword? No. Unless there's like something on any of this that I'm so confused by the Curse of Bones thing. Hold on, let's go into the enchantment table. Does it say what you can put the item, the like enchantment on? Curse of Bones, Curse of Bones. Chance to reflect damage when hit, but it doesn't say what you can put it on. Let me look it up. Gothic enchanting guide. That doesn't tell me what I need to know. Okay. Up. Curse of Bones. Enchantment. Craft. Not interested in AI, Google. Summons bone shields for a brief period of time. But it doesn't say what you can put it on. Chest plate. Okay. Only chest plate? That's kind of crazy. That feels kind of silly goofy. What about frostbite? Um what can you put it on? It doesn't say. It must be a sword thing because I have fire aspect. I can't put it on this one. Let's test that theory. And go get the other sword. For snaps. A little bit of lag while it rains. Yep. Okay. And then we need our chest plate. For Curse of Bones. I'm gonna sneeze. Jesus. Okay. We definitely want more on our helmet. For sure. Let's see if we can get some good enchantments on books. Perhaps. Oh my gosh, I used so many of my enchantment levels. Whoa. Or no, I died. I'm silly. I died. Of course I did. Decrepitude is on our sword, but that's Decrepitude 2. If we can get Decrepitude 3, I mean... it might as well. Ooh, more Tombstone Soulbound. Don't mind if I do. I'm just gonna Tombstone Soulbound literally everything I wear. It's so much better. Efficiency to what's capacity? Increases back tank air capacity. That's silly. We're not doing that. Efficiency 2. That could be good for my axe. I mean, I don't have efficiency on there yet, so sure. Can we get Plague Bringer? What the fuck is Plague Bringer? Potato recovery. What? Plague Bringer applies negative effects to enemies hit. That could be cool on our sword. Plague Bringer 3. Oh my god, yes. And Depth Strider. Cool. I suppose. We already have reflective defenses on. Can't pile up power, can you? You can't, right? So it's just fire protection. Boo! You hover. I guess we'll take the power 3, because I don't think we have anything better, do we? And Plague Bringer 3, fun! I'm just gonna eat up all my... we'll do the unbreaking. I'm just gonna eat up all of my fucking levels, dude. I have so many. Might as well. Nature's Blessing? What'd I do? Hose wait. Hose may be used to bone kill crops. Sexy. Very rare. That immediately makes me want it, but I don't know if it's worth it. Piercing. I need to double check. Is that in here? Yes. That's a crossbow enchantment specifically, isn't it? Sorry, I'm sniffly. I feel like we have to take Nature's Blessing because the other ones are kind of shit. Oh, interesting. The runes reveal, and these say the runes reveal all. So that's all we're getting, whereas this one, I could get other stuff. Fuck it, we ball.
What?
I'm sobbing. No shot. That is so funny. That is so funny and stupid. Also, what is potato recovery? I didn't pay attention and now I'm curious. Oh my god. Potato cannon projectiles have a chance to be used. That's so stupid. No. That's, oh my god. What's capacity? Increase it. Oh, that's, yeah. Back tank, air capacity. I don't know. What? These are all kind of dumb, so I'm just gonna take the cheap one. Oh my god. That's... I don't like using tridents, so I'm... Loyalty 3 is out immediately. But Ruthless Strike 3. I wonder if I could throw that on my sword. There's no... I literally, like, I can't use more than one of these enchantments. It's an enchantment book with 4 separate enchantments on it. Like, because it's either Curse of Bones goes on chest plates only. And I already have Curse of Bones on my chest plate. So it's either put Curse of Bones on another chest plate for some fuck-ass reason. Put Nature's Blessing 2 on a hoe. Put Ruthless Strike on... I guess the only thing that could maybe pile up is Loyalty and Ruthless Strike, realistically. But I'm not thinking that way because I don't fucking like tridents. Oh my god, that's so dumb, but so funny. How? How? Literally how? How do I do this to myself? And these don't add up, do they? I'm gonna get it, but I'm almost positive they don't add. It's just whatever one's higher, right? Do I have... Oh, it's either smite or sharpness, huh? Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna not... I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna refrain for once. Okay. So, where was the... Yes. Ooh, wait. I don't have a bow yet. I should get a bow, because I have infinity. And then now I've got... We could see about putting backstab on there. And potent poison, I guess. Anything else? We're gonna make a bow. Plus, we have so many arrows anyway, I guess I might as well, huh? I don't have a bow, do I? No, just some crossbows. Crossbows can suck my dookie, okay? I'm not a fan of crossbows. Well, okay, that's a lie. I like crossbows, they're just not my preferred weapon. Like, I see the tactical advantage of them in game, but I also just like... They feel try-hardy to me. Okay, we got a bow. First and foremost, let's throw infinity on there. Might as well. Does that... Ooh, that's nice. Do that. This isn't... Yeah. Yeah, it's either Depth Strider or Plaguebringer. I would prefer Plaguebringer of the two, personally. Yeah. We have Decrepitude 2. Let's up that to Decrepitude 3. This has Tombstone Soulbound. That has Tombstone Soulbound. Oh, this one. Oh my god. I don't want to lose this pickaxe. It's so good. Absorbs beneficial effects from enemies hit. Is that also... No. So is that a... I don't know what that might be. Efficiency 2, we wanted on the axe. These don't add, do they? No. It's just whichever one's higher. Okay. And then... Since there's not, like, literally anything on that helmet, might as well. Excuse me. Ow. Why not? Okay. That's probably as good as it's gonna get for the moment. Alrighty. Throw the book in there. Wow. Oh shit, yeah. Nope. Okay. With that. Nope. Okay. There also just might be too many on there. What this? Oh, okay. That's fine. It's okay. Those away. Put that away. Put a little bit of that away. Nice. Calm down, William. So, we now have decent armor. I think maybe fuck. Twilight Forest maybe? We need the map though. So we'll have to you know what? Okay, we're not going to do Twilight Forest shit other than getting the map. We need the was it the map focus? Map focus. Magic map focus, which is torchberries, raven feather, glowstone dust, and then you use that on paper to make the blank magic map, which then shows you. Yep, okay. So we need torchberries, raven feather, and I have glowstone dust. So let's just go looking for torchberries and raven feather. Why don't we? We'll just make the magic map focus, see what's in the immediate vicinity, and then probably hop off for the night because it's been over 2 hours and it'll probably be like 3 hours by the time we're done looking for this fucking raven and the torchberry. Because realistically, knowing me, it's gonna take me a while to find this shit because my luck is just not doing great tonight. Well. Wow. Yeah, I've been in here one other time, and it was literally I came in here, let chunks load a little bit, put the portal thing on here, and then left. Oh yeah, I definitely want fireflies. I want to put fireflies everywhere at home. Mushroom. Sorry, I'm listening to Marble Arch by Aaron LeCount. Highly recommend, by the way. Very good song. Where do I even find torch? Oh, wait, torchberries are caves, aren't they? Or like cave entrances. Love in my bones says body was my home. Body was my own before I knew you now. Ooh, ooh. See something. Torchberries! Yes! We're gonna get 2. Actually, we'll get 3. That way Levi has stuff for a magic map. Okay, you know what? I was gonna just let you be, but you couldn't leave me alone. Anyway, we have torchberries, we have 1 for me, 1 for Levi, and then 1 extra. Tiny bird chirps. Is that regular tiny bird? Or is that... No, it's raven. Ravens crow, don't they? No, crows crow. What the fuck do ravens do? Squawk? I don't know. Chickens peacock. or cockle doo, cock a doodle doo. I think we're just gonna have to run around, huh? And hope we hear a raven. Squirrel chitters, chitter chitter chitter. Dwarf rabbit. Oh, look at the chipmunk, the squirrel. It's so cute. Hi, baby. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Raven. Death. Yes. that was so mean. I'm sorry. I got excited. Yes. Awesome. Okay. I didn't bring the paper, which is fine. With fire, it writes. Why is it writing with fire? Write with a pen, like a normal person. Okay. We're gonna go back. We're gonna make the magic map, and then we're gonna pop back through, give a quick look-see-loo around, see what's near us, just so we have an idea for the future. And then we'll come home. Maybe jar a firefly or two. Put the jars around the house for cutesies, for shits and gigs. Okay, do we have enough paper? I know we have... No, we don't. I know we have the stuff for more paper. And we only need 8. What the? A present for me? Okay. We're gonna need a Twilight Forest chest. We need chests for, like, everything! Ugh. Okay. Firefly particle spawner? Huh? Mason jar. Oh, it's just Twilight Oak log? Okay, so we definitely need to chop down a tree or two in the Twilight Forest. Cool, cool, cool. Sick. It's a good thing we're going back. I need to... Yeah, let's disable that. So we stop flying. We do not need to be flying right now. Okay. Yep. Up, 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 up. Oh, shit. Wow. I don't know what any of these are other than the Naga. And the Lich King, I think he is. I don't know what the other 3 are, though. The portal's making scary noises. Oh. Yeah, I don't know, Oh. No. What's that? Thickly Twilight Oak saplings. No. I'm good. That's cool though. So we have a Naga fairly close. That's the furthest I've ever seen a Naga spawn from the Twilight Port. Which isn't saying much because it's still not far, but like that's surprising. Usually the Naga's right there. Like every time I've gone to the Twilight Forest in the past, the Naga has been practically like on top of the portal. So this is a first for me that it's a little bit further away, which I kind of like. But it also scares me a little bit because between us and the Naga is the Lich King and whatever the fuck that other thing is on the map. So good to know. Okay, let's make some firefly jars. Put those around the house. Levi will enjoy that. It'll be cute. It'll be cutesy. What do we get? More torchberries and a lot of XP. Don't mind if I duty. I wish there was a way I could put the jetpack on with my backpack. Like, put them in the same slot, you know what I mean? So I don't have to take off my chest plate every time. That'd be nice. We have all this glass that we smelted. And then for now. Oh, never mind. That makes 4 per. Okay. Cool. Let's do 1 regular firefly jar. That's really cute. Oh, that's so cute. We're getting rid of these. Fuck this shit. No more of that. Firefly jars only. That's so cute. So what is the... I think we have poppies outside. Hold on. Let's go sleep quick. I'm gonna grab a poppy from outside. Add it to a firefly jar. See what that does. Because it said something about particle... Like, firefly particle effect. So I'm curious what that means. I mean, like, obviously I have an idea of what it means, but I need confirmation or denial whether or not it's what I think it is. Yeah? No? How do then? Howdy doody. Oh, firefly jar with a firefly and a poppy? So, oh, I don't want to use up my firefly jar. I guess if I have to. I say use up as if it's difficult to get. It's not, but like, let's see. Firefly jar, and then flower, firefly, firefly particle spawner. I'm putting this in my room! Yes, this is so cute. So fucking cute. Are you kidding me? Shit, hold on. I need... Okay, first off, let's get rid of the rest of these. Place them with the firefly jars. Before we get too carried away. And then I have, yeah, 2 more oak slabs. A couple more. My whole thing is, like, I want to fill up my walls with shelves with stuff on them, like plants and knickknacks and stuff in my room, because I feel like that'd be cute. It'd be cutesy. That's the name of the game right now. It's just everything I want to be either cute or really fucking cool. Oh, whoops. I just put an empty mason jar up there. Whoopsies. What's the difference between these mason jars? Oh, is it because I placed it and then broke it? That it's like registering different? That's silly, but whatever. Oh, did you pick that up? Or was it just laying there? And then... Now I'm curious. Hold on. Okay, it was just laying near him. He did not pick it up. Cool. You are as useless as always, William. I didn't mean that, but as soon as it left my mouth, I felt bad. I'm sorry, dude. That's not what I meant. I swear. You are very useful, just not in that way. Which is fine. Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses, bud. It's alright. It is what it is. There. That, like, stretches across my entire room. That's so cute! I love it! It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay. Um, cool. That's, yeah. Dude, the lighting in here is so good. Like, I've got the mage lights. I got my particle spawner that gives off light, my Centennial trophy, my opal lamps, my opal glow rose. Like, there's so much light in here, and it's so pretty. Like, are the colors a little bit all over the place? Yes, but the whole point is that it's colorful and cute. Cute is the name of the game. Anyway, sorry. I was passionate. All right. Um, yeah. So let's put the rest of the Twilight Forest stuff down here. And then food. Then we need to put away the frog lights. The glass. Cool. This was not a. I wish I could say this was a productive stream. It wasn't. It was just me dying and or reading things. But I mean, like, we stepped into the Twilight Forest. We have a map for next time. We have some really cute lighting in the house now, which is awesome. We learned a bit more about ice and fire. We also learned that we are extremely underprepared for ice and fire, so we will not be getting a dragon anytime soon, unfortunately. Um, but yeah, like we at least got started, like a really really early start on the Twilight Forest, which is awesome. Can hello? There we go. Ooh, yeah, we should definitely do the Twilight Forest. That'll give us better armor, better weapons, I think. Oh my god, yeah. Holy shit. Oof. How do you make this? Oh, it's found. Okay, yeah, a lot of this stuff is like found, so that's something. But we made the map. We just gotta go do the Naga at some point. Oh yeah, we have to do the Rainbow Ram. The questing ram. For it bestows wealth to those who give it rainbow wool. Yeah, so we gotta do the ram and the Naga and all that stuff. Um oh yeah, we'll get the Minotaur axe, Maze Breaker, get fiery tools. Yeah, so I think Twilight Forest is the best bet for us. As far as getting better gear in like a linear, understandable fashion. What? Oh, I was like, when did I get venison? I didn't kill anything except for the raven, but that's from different quests I earned, I think, venison. But yeah, so like I definitely need to stream next time we get on here because I think it'd be good for Levi and I to start delving into this stuff, getting better stuff so that we can then do the cool things without worrying about death. Fun. All right. So, that'll be stream, I guess. We're at 2 hours and 18 minutes, which isn't as long as I thought it would take for me to find a raven, which is awesome. But that is quite a while for our first stream on YouTube. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed stream. Thank you for hanging out. If you noticed any like hiccups that I didn't point out, other than like lag and loading and stuff, please let me know. Um, I will probably watch this stream sometime soon and then edit settings to better accommodate YouTube. And hopefully stream again sometime soon. I want to try start streaming again like once a week. The only issue is that while I work 3 to 4 days a week, which really isn't bad, they're night shifts. So I end up spending my first day off sleeping, trying to catch up on sleep. Um, which then leaves me only 2 or 3 days off um typically, which sucks. But and that also means that like those 2 or 3 days I have to cram like social stuff in. Like my appointments are usually the same days I work, which is shitty, but that's what works for us. But like any recording sessions, game nights, um therapy appointments, like that stuff is on my off days, so it kind of crams my time or like takes up a lot of my time. So we'll see what works. I'll try to do once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. We'll see what happens. But here's to hoping we can get back to streaming to some extent in the future. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed stream. If you did and you haven't already and you're new, feel free to subscribe. Um, Turn on that bell notification or hit that bell so that you're notified of my next stream and or video. Um, if you look at my banner on YouTube, it says that I post every Wednesday. I don't. I've attempted to in the past, but I typically my life is so busy that I don't end up being able to edit in that span. So it's more like every couple Wednesdays you get a video. Which speaking of, I am working on the next All the Mods 9 to the Sky episode, episode 2. That'll be hopefully coming out in the next like 1 or 2 weeks. Um if you haven't watched the first episode, go watch it. I highly recommend it. It was very fun to record, very funny to rewatch and edit. Um Same with the second episode when that comes out, very funny. Um yeah, again, for like the third time, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a fantastic day, night, afternoon, whatever time it may be for you. And I'll see you guys in my next stream, whenever that may be, or in my next YouTube video. But yeah, take care, guys. Bye bye.